What's up guys, it's Gratis here, and I'm here to talk about an original deck that I made called the Aggro Priest. So basically, my problem with the Priest is that I love a lot of the cards. It's just I feel like a lot of the cards they're not meant to be played for aggro. Like Priest is not an aggressive deck, and that's because, even the hero power, all of the spells are all based on healing, buffing, and it's really not meant to be like a, in the face, insta damage deck. But I think that with the new Goblins versus Gnomes card, I think I've basically made a pretty good aggressive deck. That works pretty well. Honestly, it works pretty well basically up until like rank 11, I've heard. I've also gotten some help from online, but basically a lot of this is just from me. So basically, if you can see from the cards, a lot of these cards, Leper Gnome, Shadow Bomber, Mind Blast, Mad Bomber, they're just like minions that can just deal instant damage to the face and then quick damage. So I'm just going to go through the cards really quickly and say their use. We have two Circles of Healing that are used to combo with the injured Blade Master or with the the Auchene, whatever, Soul Priest. We then have two Lights of the Narus for healing and also to get Light Wardens because they're really good for this deck. We got two Powered Shields for just buffing card draw. It's good. Got the Leper Gnomes, easy one drop that deals 2 damage to the hero. Light Warden once again gains 2 attack whenever it's healed. I'm actually surprised that this card is just a neutral card and not a priest card. Now we got one of the really good parts of this deck that lets it do so much damage. You got the Shadow Bomber for 1 mana, deal 3 damage to each hero. Mind Blast, 10 damage in all with both Mind Blast just for 4 mana. We got Mad Bomber, which is pretty good if you're falling behind and you just need some quick damage. Shadow Bomber, which is good because they're going to be healing a lot in this deck. Injured Blade Master is a very, very strong card. The only problem is that it deals 4 damage to himself, making it like a normal 3-drop. The thing is, if you pair up with Circle of Healing for 0 mana for 3 mana, then you get a 4/7. That's terrific. We got the Auchene Soul Priest, which is good when you're behind. We got like, some Holy Novas, Circle of Healing. That will just wreck the opponent. Actually, Holy Nova would be really bad, I think. Because that'd kill you, but whatever. We got Jeeves, and Jeeves is good because the problem with Aggro Priest is that you run out of cards very quickly, and having a Jeeves or two will help, assure that you always have cards in your hand. Got the Holy Novas for just burst damage, AoE damage. Night Blades once again for the 3 damage. We got Vol'jin, one of my favorite cards for Priests, if not my favorite. Basically, you swap health with another minion. Basically, all you do is if you got a really big minion out, you send in Vol'jin, you switch them out, give them 2 health, and then you can run a smaller minion into them. And lastly, Doctor Boom, because what aggro deck does not flourish from Doctor Boom, which is a great late game card. And honestly, I think this deck works very, very well. And right now, I'm probably going to show you an example of the deck. What's up, here's my game. As you see right here, I am rank 17. It's not very high, but it's decently high. You start at level 25. And basically, I'm going to show you a nice start. Basically, one of the starts that I love with this deck is we didn't get it, but the Powered Shield plus, Light of the Naru combo. Basically, this means that I can, sort of allows the Light Warden to have enough health to, reasonably get enough damage to do some actual good amounts of damage. Right here, I'm probably going to throw a Leper Gnome. The point of this deck is, because here's the thing, the cool part of the deck is with all the Death Rattles and the Mind Blast and everything, you actually get 30 damage just from, like, spells and effects. This is outside me actually hitting, so the more you hit, the more you can get so ahead. I mean, this is kind of bad because a Murloc deck? Oh, he probably has Neptune on also. Alright, okay, I dig it. Let's see, 3 mana. There's nothing really much to do. I'll just Mind Blast here. And the point of this is just to go completely face. Now, I'm not very used to playing aggro. I'm usually more of a control guy, and wow, this is getting pretty bad too. I need a Holy Nova. Not that that'd help. Well, actually, I think Armani Soul Priest would help now. What, this one? Perfect. It does deal 1 damage to her too, but, I mean, up to 4 damage to her, but she has 5 health, so she ends up living, and they have to use one more mana to just kill the rest of my person. Yeah, 3 to 5 damage. That's a big waste, honestly. I don't know why she did that. We'll see now. Each player draws 2 cards. This is a complete Warlock deck. I mean, Murloc, sorry. Lighter than Naru. Okay, I'm gonna go for... a Jeeves. And then summon a Light Warden too. Perfect. And then next turn I have 6 mana. I can Power Word Shield, heal, do whatever is needed. And this is a very fast-paced deck, and honestly I love it. I've been winning countless games. The only bad parts of this is that you need a good start if you wanna like have a good finish. Like if you have a bad start, then you're just screwed, honestly. Shadow Bomber. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. There's nothing big here, so I'm just gonna go. I can.
The shadow engulfs us.
Shadow Bomber. Give it +2. Kill this guy. Summon a Light Warden. Heal him back 2. He gains +2. And this is perfect. The point is just you get the Light Warden itself just stacks so much. Oh my, wow. Okay, that was a pretty good answer. He might have to run this guy. I don't know who he's gonna run into. He might run into him to get rid of the card draw. Wow, okay. Okay, I dig it, I dig it. So as of right now, I'm probably just gonna
Some for you.
run this in, and then double Mad Bombers. Wow, that was such a lucky Mad Bomber. I don't even need to, I think I'm good. Next turn. Next turn I just run Mad Bomber into him, deal 4 damage. And then you have 8 mana. I could actually probably Vol'jin next turn too. The only problem with the Vol'jin is that I don't wanna, or Vol'jin, I don't know how to pronounce that. The problem with that is I don't wanna waste it. I mean, unless you have 5 health, from a minion, you're kinda just like you're getting like a really bad value for your card. I mean, you do give them 2 health, but still, it's not very good. I could do 4, 6, that's a bad though. I could just, I'll put this guy out. Hit this guy's face. I'll just do this, what's the worst that can happen? Whatever. Next turn I have 9, I can go Dr. Boom and then heal for 9. In fact, next turn I win. Next turn I win. Once again, it's very aggro-y deck. I've won 2 or 3 games actually just from like complete top decking, just like Mind Blast or Holy Nova, which I haven't caught on yet. It's kind of sad. Lightning Storm, okay. That's just great. And I win. Basically, that is the gist of how to play this type of deck. I'm going to make one more type of video showing you some more games I have so you can see really how it's played, because there are a lot of cards in this deck that we haven't actually seen yet. I think, you know, we got like Shadow Boxer, we got the Holy Novas. Anyways, I hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you next time.